March Madness down to the Final Four. How many people have their brackets still intact? Nobody. There'll be a special young man, though, in the crowd in San Antonio this weekend.
Yeah, 20-year-old Joe Kelly of Novato has battled cancer multiple times over 15 years. Now he is finally getting to see his Make-A-Wish come true. At 20, Joe Kelly's had more health scares than many 90-year-olds.
3 times I've had the same cancer called Burkitt's lymphoma.
In 2002,
So I first was diagnosed with cancer when I was 5 years old.
then in 2008,
I had cancer again once when I was 10,
and most recently,
and then again when I was a junior in high school, when I was just about 17.
but it turns out Burkitt's lymphoma was just the side effect.
And by the 3rd time it hit, that's too much, you know, something's wrong.
To get the answer, doctors at UCSF genotyped his DNA,
Finally, they discovered I had a rare condition called XLP.
an immune system disorder that would require a bone marrow transplant.
When I asked about pediatric survival rates of bone marrow transplant, they didn't even tell me, because they didn't want to scare me.
Between his last bout with cancer and the bone marrow transplant, Joe was trying to enjoy his senior year playing football at Marin Catholic High School. On the outside, he was a 6'3", 200-pound wide receiver. His sophomore year, he was an offensive lineman. Mazi Moyed was his coach.
Here's this guy who played offensive tackle on the junior varsity in the section finals. He's catching a 40 or 50-yard pass in the championship game. So it says a lot about Joe.
But after the transplant, Joe essentially had to spend 2 years quarantined to home or the hospital.
Mostly because I had no immune system.
Now that the transplant's taken hold and rebuilt his immune system,
I'm expected to make essentially a full recovery and live, you know, next to a normal life for the rest of my days. So that's pretty exciting, really.
well, he's not going to wait around for his hair to grow back.
People tell me I got a great shaped head for baldness.
And he doesn't have to keep his life on hold.
I'm sure a lot of people can see you getting down about all of this, but you seem so positive. How do you stay so positive?
I can count, you know, at least a half dozen ways I should be 6 feet under already, and I'm not. So by that math, I must be the luckiest guy.
And Joe's luck hasn't run out. You see, at age 5, he was granted a wish by the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
My parents didn't tell me about it. They were afraid I'd spoil it on something like meeting Barney or something, you know, silly like that.
When he was diagnosed again at 10, Joe felt other sick kids were more deserving. At 17, he was too sick to use his wish. So now that he's getting healthy again and the wish expires when he turns 21,
This year I thought it'd be a really fun idea to go see March Madness.
Joe and his sister, mom and dad are headed to San Antonio.
We haven't taken a family vacation in, you know, since I've been 6, so years.
And while Joe and his family are finally enjoying life again, it's his message to others that gives some meaning to his life.
So maybe for a kid to see somebody who has gone through the whole thing and now can do something fun like going to the Final Four and is going to live a normal life for the rest of, you know, time being, maybe it gives them a little bit of hope for the future.
Incredible young man. Joe says his family, a huge reason for his success in battling both the cancer and then making it through the bone marrow transplant. He also credits his doctor at UCSF, Alexis Melton, who performed that transplant. And they are, the family, in San Antonio tonight, getting ready to enjoy the games coming up this week.